Alright, what's up? Welcome back to episode 30 of the 412 show, you know what I mean? Appreciate everyone that's coming back to the channel, you know. Let us know what some topics you want to see us discuss down in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and share, man. Finna just hop right into it, you know.
Talk right first.
Oh, okay. We can talk about this. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. This Aiden Ross keeps involving himself with these rappers, man. And I think he got scammed twice. Almost got scammed by 21 Savage with the card game.
So how is he scamming him?
Like Playboy Cardi, he had come on his stream, and I guess he had set something up the word Playboy would come on, and he came there, and it was like this weird thing. It was like dumb dark in the room. It had like this weird cult vibe going on. I'm not gonna say what, you know, but whatever. He came in, he stood there and stared at the wall for like 15 minutes. Didn't say nothing to Aiden. This dude Aiden.
Was he trying to talk to him?
Yeah, he was trying to talk to him. He said nothing. He just came in on some weird demonic, just stood and stared at the camera, the wall. Aiden pulled out a bag. Had like two. I think they said it had $2 million in it, but apparently only had like 300,000, 500K. And Aiden gave it to Playboy Cardi, and then he just dipped. He was sick. He was talking about it. Yeah, he just took that money and dipped. He took that money and dipped. That was the easiest $2 million in his life.
I said, what?
He got played, man.
Yeah, that's wild. Why
And
did
then
you
21 Savage tried to, do the little card on. He was like tapping on a card, telling his brother like in the fake phone. I don't know why he would do that like on live stream. Like it's just ridiculous. Like there's people watching the stream. I can like see it out. I don't know. Maybe he thought I don't know. He got scammed.
Twice?
Yeah.
Come on, I don't want anybody to scam.
I mean, I would never. I know some people probably got like a buying price to get them on a show or whatever. I'm not handing no one a bag of $2 million.
It's like a whole bag.
A whole bag of $2 million. And all you did was stand there with your weird Balenciaga cult friends in the background.
Staring at the wall for 15 minutes.
I think it came in with a gimp suit on. You know what a gimp suit is? It's crazy because them streamer dudes, they make so much more money than rappers. I feel like after Drake said that bar in his song, I got streamer friends who make more money than rappers, whatever he said. I feel like you start to see the rappers embrace streamers a bit more because they know there's money there now. That's why you're seeing dudes like T. Herbo, 21 Savage on these streams. But I don't even know why someone like Aiden Ross would even involve himself with that type of stuff. But it's a clout, man. That's why you got dudes like Neon walking around getting punched in the face by Blueface. Like, why are you even around him? Why are you even in the same vicinity?
Blueface.
Speaking of Neon, his girlfriend, I guess she does OnlyFans or whatever. She had went on the Adam 22 show. You know Adam 22 gets down. You know his wife gets pounded by a black BBC. Adam 22 offered, what's it called? Neon's girlfriend $1 million to film porn. And she accepted. How would you feel if
You're lying. She's lying.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
You're lying.
How would you feel if your girl accepted $1 million?
Bro, who's lying? Ain't nothing to do.
I'm like, man, it's over.
I'm not mad at you. I'm like,
That's Neon's fault, man. It's completely Neon's fault. You get with that type of chick and think that she might be enticed by money.
I'm not gonna be mad. Would you do the same thing if the roles were reversed?
I wouldn't be in that situation.
If you were,
I'm not dating an
OnlyFans chick. No. That's not what I'm asking. If the roles were reversed and a female asks you, are you gonna say no?
If I'm in a relationship, yeah, I'll say no.
That's good.
Some things you have to have more integrity than your lust for money. Money's everywhere. You willing to, do a little extra on the side for that role in the movie?
Yeah,
come on, I can make you a big star, buddy. All you gotta do is sit on my lap sometimes. You come to my office, we can talk about something, I can whisper in your ear.
Because he said he's not even in it for the money. So I'm like, what are you even in it for then? If you don't want to do it.
I don't know. But he offered, she took it.
That's crazy.
So you can expect sooner or later she's gonna get. I don't know. She's probably gonna get Adam. I think Adam words or he sets it up. He's like a producer. She's gonna be getting pounded. But that's Neon's fault entirely. You can't get with that type of chick.
Probably like millions of like videos of like dudes just mourning him.
The thing is, I think Neon, he's getting to the point now where
when did this happen?
I mean, he's getting to the point now where he's at that point. He's like famous enough where he has like a level of clout around him.
They used to call him Ronnie 2K's son. He used to be acting like Ronnie 2K's son on like the stream. He used to be playing 2K. I remember that. That's crazy. He used to be just like going in and just like speaking a different language. I don't know what like. What is he?
Like Pakistani or Indian. I don't know. Oh, have you ever heard about the Vince McMahon sexual assault allegations?
Oh God.
Vince McMahon, are you surprised that he is being accused of sexual assault?
To be honest, no.
Like
all the storylines I've seen this nigga do the year of WWE, I think it's insane. He like kissed his own daughter, ate his own daughter, fought his own daughter, fought his own wife, fought his son.
Yeah, kissed his daughter.
everybody get kicked in the head, man. By Randy Orton.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't care about Vince going down. The thing is, obviously there are upper tier wrestlers who are very much connected to Vince who have obviously known about these things. They're talking about Brock Lesnar's involved. I'm not blaming Brock Lesnar at all. Brock, I ain't saying you guys do it.
Brock Lesnar?
No,
Why
I'm not.
What if he
I
did
don't
have
know.
something to do?
It's an allegation, Brock. I understand.
What if he did?
It's an allegation, Brock. I get it.
Man,
No
Brock's
one's blaming
taking big for all that, bro.
Ain't playing with
Like get a Brock.
I ain't playing nothing on Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock.
Pick me up one hand. Like, nah, but
Gonna put you on his back.
man, but they're saying Brock was. They're saying Vince McMahon was pimping one of his former Diva employees to the superstars. Brock's name was implied. But what I was saying was like obviously upper tier wrestlers who are very much close to Vince would probably would have known, like Undertaker, Randy Orton, those guys, like the big ones. Triple H, obviously.
Who was it?
So it's like, damn, we all got something. It's like, how do you keep hitting all these niggas with essays, man? Like, what were y'all doing back then, bro? Y'all was just.
Niggas with money, bro. They just.
Oh, this is from way back.
I don't know what, like, the time period or what. If I had to guess, probably like early 2000s. Vince he's been a billionaire since like the 90s, so you gotta think all that money. Bro, he been lit since then. Yeah, he don't care.
It's like, do he own WWE?
I don't think he owns WWE entirely anymore. I think they sold like the rights to be the UFC. No. I mean, he's still like the owner, but like they have a stake.
How much money does UFC got, man?
They're
I think they make less than WWE, don't they?
No, they're a multi-billion-dollar company, bro.
They make more than
They make way more money. Bro, they already got fights in Saudi Arabia. Bro, they built a whole arena in Saudi Arabia just for MMA. MMA is extremely popular.
How much is Dana White worth?
I don't know, but if I had to guess, probably like. He's not billionaire. He's probably like 100 million.
I always thought that was fucking Joe Rogan.
I used to think that was Joe Rogan too, man.
Joe Rogan just got another deal from Spotify. Now he's worth like 200. He's probably worth like 300, 400 million now.
God damn. That makes sense though, cause like nigga Fear Factor and shit in there.
He made hella money.
That nigga been making money since 2000.
He's been in like the background. Like I didn't even realize how long Joe Rogan been in the game, man. Hustler, man. Real hustler, man. Hustler.
Shit, that's how
I'm
he
a
got
hustler, baby. The type of guy he's gonna look up to. No.
Joe Rogan? Joe Rogan experience?
You know, it's funny, like, I'd be on like dating apps, and like some of the female buyers would be like, if you listen to Joe Rogan, don't even swipe on me.
Oh my
Like,
God.
people really hate Joe Rogan. They really think he's
For
like
what?
His earlier podcast, he said like niggers a few times.
Oh,
And
shit.
didn't the guest he had on his show, but he had like neo-Nazis and all these other people were mad he had Jordan Peterson and Ben Shapiro, like conservatives.
Yeah.
So
Just niggas
Joe
with
Rogan
different
isn't
views.
racist. Joe Rogan isn't condone a lot of these ideas. He just kind of someone who likes to have open discussion. But I guess the criticism is that sometimes he doesn't call them out. But I don't know. He tends to do it. He doesn't just sit there and let people. If he has a rebuttal, he usually says something. But yeah, people hate that nigga.
It's kind of scary how like the world is like so scared of like different views and and they just like reject anything that's different from like.
It's completely rejected. It's insane how fast it happened. This psyop shit that the government has got us caring. Who cares, nigga?
It's like
you. How many times I gotta say it to you niggas? You are a nigga. I got my taxes back. It took $19,000 from me in taxes. Guess how much I got back? I can't tell you, but
like 400.
It wasn't that much. What the hell, man? What else are you going to say? There's going to be an air tax, a car. You're already doing the car tax in New York and California, where if you're driving a gas car or if you're driving into the city, you got to pay this tax and this toll.
Yeah, man.
Eventually, the air's going to be bad.
They're implementing a lot of laws, man.
What has to happen before you people are like, maybe we should do something about this? I don't know. It's just like what? I don't know. It's like, I think it's going to get as far as concentration camps. I think it's like, oh.
Maybe.
I mean. We kind of got that with the fucking ICE niggas, right? Down the border.
Not anymore. You see how many people they let enter the border?
Come on.
You see Biden, bro? They almost. You see it on TikTok. They thought there was gonna be like a civil war because Texas refused to let all these 500,000 people from South America, from other countries, from India, from the Middle East, North Korea, from who knows God where, and Biden's like, yeah, let them in. I want to replace the black vote in the 2024 election so I can beat Trump. Because I know I have no chance either way. Because no one's voting for Broken Biden, buddy. I don't care if you're Democrat, conservative. That nigga can't walk up a flight of steps without falling to his... I'm like, what are you doing? This nigga's...
that shit gotta be a joke.
He's at NATO meetings.
That's crazy.
He's at NATO meetings shaking hands with Casper the Ghost and shit. I'm like, bro... But that border thing is insane. Like, because Texas is kind of like a weird state. They kind of have like a bit more leeway to do things in regards to like other states. So they were just like completely rejected opening the border. They started sending the military down there, and there's like a standoff now between the Texas National Guard and the military.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy because like we're due for a war. Like just like something.
Due for something to happen.
You can just feel that tension just boiling up. So
you can't be letting what people do. Like, not illegally. And then they're giving these people, they're going to New York, California, they're giving these people $1,000 visas, and they're talking about, oh, we'll give you $1,000 every month. We'll give you voting rights. For what? You got niggas who was waiting 60 years to get a green card, and you're letting these motherfuckers from fucking Antarctica just come here and like what the fuck?
Families getting like fucking thrown in the back of and stuff.
I'm not trying to say all these people come over are bad, but there's a process that needs to happen for these people to legally come into America. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is.
You don't think it should change?
No, nigga. Look, if you just let 500,000 people into Texas. You think Texas has the housing, the food capability, and all these other fucking expenses to take in all these people? Most likely they're not all going to stay there. We don't know who all these people are. They're not being processed the right way. So some of these niggas gonna be terrorists from fucking North Korea, Al Qaeda. We don't know. We got there's literally a nigga who was at the border talking shit to the news, talking about you don't know who I am, but you'll know who I am when I get in there. No, he was talking to. Where nigga go? No, but yeah, that's insane.
Would you have to? You think something's coming?
Well, people, there's like. Again, we're letting that many people in, there's no due process. We don't know who's coming in, but I think the overall idea is that they're trying to replace the black vote, obviously. Flushing all these new loyal immigrants who are going to be like, oh, we're relying off this administration, so we're going to vote for this administration. That's why they're trying to let all these people in. Now there's this other thing of some of these dudes can be cartels, some of these dudes can be terrorists, we don't know. All the stuff America has done over the past 20 years, the stuff we're doing in Palestine, supporting Israel. War in Gaza, death toll was like 20,000 civilians. I think how many civilians died when Hamas invaded Israel? 1,000. I think the threshold of how many people you had to kill was long past due, my guy. Like I don't know what else Israel was trying to prove here, but you killed enough. You killed more than enough babies. That was okay. I think we've made a point because they call like that process mowing the lawn. When they go through Gaza, they kill a few thousand Palestinians, get back out, crush Hamas, get back out. But this time they made it clear that they're going to completely wipe out Hamas. That's why they just have been relentless. That's why it got to the point where even Joe Biden and the American administration is like, you got to chill out, man. They haven't listened. They don't, you know what I mean? They've stopped momentarily to let in like humanitarian aid, but immediately the same building they just brought like the food and the diapers to, boom, big ass bomb. Like, I don't know.
Shit, imagine being like a fucking volunteer trying to go over to help somebody out and shit.
Oh,
you
wow.
did. That's fucked up.
You know how many people, like Americans, volunteered to fight in Ukraine? Ridiculous.
How many?
Probably not more than like 500, but there's a decent number.
That's crazy.
Imagine fighting in that country. There's no way.
What would you do?
No, I'm not fighting over everyone. That's where I got taxes away. To Ukrainians.
No, bro. Nigga.
$24 million stimulus package, but I can't get no reparations or nothing.
We've sunk billions of dollars over there.
We don't get enough money for reparations. What are you
They said
asking?
trillions of dollars, actually.
Fucking Zelensky comes over and, you know, what's up, Joe? How much you need, baby? Like a quick 30 bill? I'm gonna give you 1 trillion, man. I got you, my guy.
It's in the house.
From the house.
The black community been paying for all this shit for years. All this rap music, the clothes, everything. The drugs we introduced in their communities and made billions off of. Yeah, it's insane. So let me watch another
What's a crazy statistic, bro?
What?
We're the third race in America. So like it's white, then Hispanic, and then blacks. Like we're like I think 13%. Hispanics is like 19%. The Caucasians is like a half 60.
like population wise.
Yeah. Like, I didn't know that until like a couple days ago. That's like crazy as shit.
Yeah, the white population in Pittsburgh is like 2 million.
God
And then the
damn.
black population is 200,000.
That's crazy.
Like what's wild is like our dollar. I think we spend the most money out of any fucking race in the country.
Yeah.
Like that is.
It's because it doesn't stay in our community anymore. It's hard. It's kind of hard to stay in our community because there's no like really like any black ministers that are like there's no. We don't have like a Chinatown, Koreatown.
Yeah.
We don't have banks. We don't have.
Nothing like
Credit
franchise,
unions,
nothing like that. We don't got nothing.
We don't got gymnasiums. We don't got schools. That's like the first thing we need to get is our own schools. I don't care if anyone says it's racist. I don't care. No one's saying that white children can't come here. That's not legal. No one's saying that. But we're saying that this is a school that where if the white child comes here, he's not gonna be taught no bullshit. You know, he's gonna be taught the truth.
Would you make
Whatever
a school?
truth, huh?
Would you make a school?
If I had the money, I would try to fund it, start a school. But look at Dr. Umar Johnson.
I was just
Trying for years to get this school started. They pulled every plug they can, make sure the nigga. The sanitation to the school, the pipes are. Until the city's able to figure that out, they're not legally allowed to
Just everything
bring
in
any Negroes
like
on
a white
this
nigga with a
plot of
loud
land.
everything in a book.
I think LeBron made some schools or made a school. I think he got a
That's
school.
not even a school. It just got a name on it.
Oh shit.
Like I think they was talking about how like the score, like the test scores at the school were deplorable. Like none of the children passed like the sanction, you know, like the test of the PSSA type thing. None of them was able to pass
Little
that.
state tests and shit. That's crazy. God damn.
So
We're so fucking lost as a people, bro. It's like ridiculous.
we really just gotta get more discipline with the money. That's where it all lies from right now. We gotta trust each other a bit more. Stop like this independent thing that they push so hard in our
I was
community.
gonna say,
where
it probably
every-
starts in the household.
Every man for
Bullshit.
themselves. Yeah, definitely got to start in the family. We need stronger families. I know it sounds corny. It is corny, but it's the truth.
Because like it's something so simple, but it's like we have to explain it. It's like
how many of you watching this video right now grew up with a single parent household? And please don't tell me it didn't affect you mentally. I don't care how good your mother was, how good your father was. There was times, there were things where it just strained them, it strained you. You know what I mean? So until we got stronger families, it's not going to go anywhere.
Yeah.
I know Dr. Umar said, don't date outside the race, but man, we need a generation of strong, black, they don't got to be necessarily wealthy, but at least financially stable families who are building wealth. They're not just spending it frivolously on stupid weave and Nike shoes, Jordans, jewelry, cars, material. I mean, cars are, if you got the money for cars can be a good investment. But, I don't know, man, start investing, start doing something else. Start stacking your money. But you gotta stop like just spending it so frivolously. And then whenever we do invest it, let's invest it into companies that have our interests. You know what I mean? But we can't be stingy with our money either. We got billionaires like Jay-Z and all these other niggas, they don't really do nothing for niggas like us down here. They're not, I mean, they might throw a couple of dollars to a sit or something over here. I think he built like this weird Bible museum to himself, the Hope Museum. You know, he thinks he's God or some shit, and then like Kanye's supposed to be Jesus and Jesus.
How many Jay-Z songs do you know?
I know a few. Jay-Z's a hard rapper. All I'm saying is
name 10.
Can I name 10 Jay-Z songs?
Name,
I don't think I name 10.
Name 10.
Like, it's like comes like a dead hope and just name 10 Jay-Z songs.
Name 10.
Fucking Renegade.
Okay.
Excuse me, Miss.
Okay.
Drunken Love.
Is that Jay-Z song?
No, that's not. That's not a Jay-Z song.
That's his bitch's song, great.
I can't name 10 anybody, nigga.
Yeah, but Jay-Z songs?
Jay-Z's hard.
You know what? You can't name 10 songs.
I can't name 5 of his songs.
I don't know what we're talking about.
We're talking about Jay-Z songs? I'm like, you name 10 Kanye songs. Easy. You know what I mean? What's 10 Jay-Z songs?
I mean,
Exactly.
I'm not saying I listen to him all the time, but when I do listen to Jay-Z.
I'm like, who does?
That's because Jay-Z's like right before his
He's
time.
no idol. Please don't like him. Please don't wipe him. He don't like him.
No, man. I can't, man. Like, it's like he was there, but he wasn't there. But he was there.
I got 99 problems, but a chain one. Hit me.
What's
I
up?
got the rap control with the control. Get my money back. I don't know.
I don't know, probably because I used to listen to Nas as a kid.
Nas, wait, listen to Ether. Fuck Jay-Z, nigga. That's that real shit.
It's literally the Nas title.
That's that real shit, man.
No, I did listen.
And I won't back down. And you know me. You listen to Puff Daddy too? And I won't take that.
I used to listen to Mace.
Mason's
Bro.
hard.
Yeah.
Mason's actually hard. He was fire on that one song, More Money, More Problems. I think that's probably his most popular song that he was on.
Bro, so that's probably the only song I know from that nigga, to be honest. But I'm like smack like fucking Lil Yachty guy.
Lil Yachty.
I think like Lil Yachty guys.
Said Mace look like Lil Yachty.
Facts.
Well, last time we was going to talk about this, but we kind of got cut short. Scientists concerned over a zombie deer in Yellowstone Park. Fear it may mutate and transfer to humans eventually.
I think you mentioned that one last time.
Yeah, but we didn't like.
Okay.
You scared of zombies?
Scared of zombies?
You scared of zombies?
That's a crazy question to ask a grown man, bro.
That's what it is.
I mean, I would rather
Yeah, give
not.
it to me straight up.
I mean, I would rather not have to live in a world where I have to wake up every day and prepare to fight zombies. And also, it again depends what kind of zombies they are.
Yeah, what if they just like as fast as deer, bro? You see them just crawl dumb quick. It's
I
over.
feel like in real life, any disease like that will like quickly
Deteriorate niggas and shit.
Like,
They
it's not
just
gonna last more than a
corpses.
few days. It's not gonna be like no walking that shit for years, zombies, and just that doesn't make any sense. Like your bodies will just completely deteriorate. The muscles that these zombies
I'm gonna
will
say this ain't no show.
Like how are they walking 15 years later? Like how are their muscles that completely
You know,
deteriorate?
bro. You just gotta stay in the house for like a weekend or something. I'm like, it's all over.
There's a bunch of dead bodies in it.
Whole pile.
I mean, but if it's because the thing that's infecting these, I'm not sure. I think it's like it's almost like mad cow disease, where it's like, I don't know if it's like a spur from a mushroom, but it's some type of infection that completely,
It's a deer STD.
it takes over your brain. And then it completely, like it starts to eat your brain. It's like meningitis. It's pretty much meningitis. It eats your brain away. So it eats away, I think it eats a certain parts of your brain first. So it may cause you to take on particular symptoms, or you may act a certain way, but I don't see it making people like super aggressive or like eating people. And even if they are, they can be restrained. There's more than enough cops that can shoot niggas. Like they're not gonna. You think an army base will get overran by a bunch of niggas in polo shirts and
Golf.
just running out the fucking. I never thought I could use this thing.
Yeah, I remember they tried to storm the fucking the Area 51 bullseye.
Yeah, oh, the
So
nerds.
stupid.
Fucking
Bro, they
nerds
just
are
laying
like,
niggas out so fucking fast.
bro, they didn't even actually run into the base because the base is all the way in the middle of a desert. You have to go down this complete road, and there's like 3 checkpoints before you even reach the actual base. By the time they got to the first actual checkpoint, there's already like trucks and stuff that came up and they're like, yeah, get out of here. I think they were like a few miles off. They were near the base. Like
Yeah, like some niggas did actually show
Who's the
up. It's
closest?
crazy.
It's like some of them ran to like the first point and like turned back and. But I guess it was like a gas station.
What the hell be wrong with
I
people?
wonder who got the closest, like who snuck inside or
You're just gonna sneak.
They ain't get inside that motherfucker.
Maybe it was somebody.
Bro, there's a desert. There's 3 checkpoints.
There's a desert.
There's 3 checkpoints in a desert. You're not getting. You're already seeing you. So you're gonna be like, are we gonna just let them die or are we gonna arrest them?
Oh, man.
Man, I got lunch, man. I'll finish my sandwich first. And
I do wonder, like, what's inside of there. Inside.
Do you?
It's like,
Something you can't
then secret aerial
what's the
technology.
big secret? You know?
That's where he developed that Blackbird plane. He played like Call of Duty and shit, like the one that flies in the stratosphere. It's like black and
Oh, shit.
it's like that futuristic, like that what is it, jet from X-Men? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that job. Worked on, tested, and pretty much created that plane there.
Mm.
It was like a secret base during the Cold War. Obviously, they didn't want the Soviets.
They just really got a jet, man. That's like, jets are so fast, it's never funny. Jets are so fast.
In a way, they were able to maneuver now, because America, we've been using the F-25s for like the past 20, 30 years now. They're like completely moving on to a new generation of jets. They're way superior to the F-25. They're called F-22s or some shit. Way superior. Now they just got like a whole collection of these old jets, which are still superior to almost every other country's jets, which are probably like a generation behind, 2 generations behind. Because now, now still get the F-22. Now, instead of just creating like their own jets, the only country that really creates like their own like jets and stuff that can kind of match the United States is like Norway and like the Nordic countries. But everyone else buys their shit from the United States. Israel, all the planes and stuff they're using to destroy Gaza, they got that from the United States. F-25 Raptors. These planes, like you see them fly up, they'll hover up like this and turn and shoot it.
Yeah, there ain't no
Missile guided systems, flare systems. You got like VR helmets that like automatically lock on to your target. That's not even the new shit. $600 billion, baby. That's what America gets you. America. I gotta put an eagle fucking.
What do you think the craziest thing is besides nukes?
Probably, I don't know, like malware. Honestly, that's like the biggest thing. Weaponized malware. They got stuff that's in like certain country systems that's just been laying dormant for years. As soon as we go to war, all our systems are done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We're able to tap into people's like communication systems, or satellites, or generations ahead of anyone else's, like Earth's like spying capabilities or communication capabilities. We got more aircraft carriers than any country in the world. We got like 12 or 14.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's where it all goes. That's a lot.
So
Jets
there's a
come
lot.
off of those, man.
There's a lot we can do, man. Oh, the craziest thing actually might be, if this is even true, might be them directed laser weapons. Move at the speed of light and instantly ignite things. They think that's what they've been using. Supposedly, Dr. Stephen Greer, I talked about it before, they think they might be using that technology to try to shoot down aliens whenever they come into our atmosphere, to try to take the the aircraft and do like whatever on them. They also think that that's what they use to start the fire in Hawaii, is directed laser weapons, because there's only certain parts in the neighborhood that were like burned. Like the more wealthier people, house is fine. Trees in between houses is fine, but the actual houses of the people who live in there are completely burned down.
That's coming. Talking about the
Really?
laser on Hawaii.
Yeah, no, so burning niggas shit down and shit. I don't know, like, if that can keep up with aliens, though. Like, you know what I mean? Because, like, we can't even fathom what the fuck they're really capable of entirely. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, we don't even know if they're even like here. They might be here, but not even here.
or like
Might always be
dimensional
ruse.
beings or some crazy
They
shit.
might have to be aliens. Who knows?
I mean, they got 4-dimensional technology. They got to be able to like project things like that. Like they made Michael Jackson and Tupac and stuff. They're able to.
What did Michael Jackson and Tupac come from?
You see when they made them
That's some
holograms?
scary movie shit.
Oh yeah.
They made them holograms.
Oh, yeah. That, like, little
So I'm
3D
like,
shit.
we know they got the technology for stuff like that.
Well,
That was wild. That little fucking concert.
that was another thing. I don't know. That's all I'm saying. It's nuts. It's nuts. All the shit I've seen throughout these past few months, I'm like, what the hell? I don't even know. I don't care anymore. I don't know.
I see.
Right, bro? Like, it's like, nigga, it's just like,
all I'm
fuck it.
saying. Apparently, we're all ran by the Illuminati. They all go to these weird P. Diddy sex parties and stuff. I don't know.
P. Diddy.
There's so much going on
What
at
does it
once,
cost
bro.
to get a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame? What did you have to do? What did you have to compromise? What are you willing to do for money, fame, riches? So you're secure. Your generation is secure. But are you willing to sacrifice that integrity for earthly, materialism? And then you gotta think, I'm not necessarily a religious person. I don't believe that when I die, I'm going somewhere. So it's like, do you want to live your life as best you can now? Because what if you die and there's nothing? It's like, well, I did all that for nothing. There's no God, there's nothing. It's just fuck.
I think about that every day. Because, like, what the hell was all this for then? You know what I mean?
What if you reincarnate?
So what?
Hold on. Do y'all believe in, like, that we're actually souls? Or, like we have, like, actual spirits inside of these bodies? Like, do y'all believe that? Yeah, no.
No.
Cause like, think about niggas is like brain dead and shit. Like, are they still there? Or like, is it just over for them?
I think maybe like frequencies, like it's like this weird thing with the universe and frequencies. I feel like it's maybe like a certain frequency that you created throughout your lifetime is there. And that frequency can't necessarily, energy can't be created or destroyed. Maybe the energy just moves on somewhere else, becomes something else. I don't know, but I don't believe that when I die, I'm not gonna talk about for anyone else, but when I die, that I'm gonna walk up to the pearly gates and there's gonna be an old white man with a robe and a beard. You're like, well,
You just fucking smiling at you and shit like, hey man,
you did the right thing,
you made it.
You worship me. I don't know. If you're religious, I'm not telling you, look, you may be right, and I'll make it up there. He's like, nigga, You sucking all that shit? They go to escalator to hell, man. Like, damn, I should have just sprayed at least a few more times. Like, yeah. So, hey, knows. We'll find out.
The only thing that like could like kind of vouch for like if souls and spirits is real is deja vu. You mean like, cause how do you explain deja vu? Like you really feel like you've been there before the whole time. It's like nigga,
Yeah.
you can't. I mean, but like
I don't completely
Or
just
sleep paralysis.
Yeah. Because I do believe in like paranormal stuff and ghosts. So there has to be a reason for this. I do believe that there may be some type of overall creation plan or something. I don't know.
This is a creation plan.
But there may be like we were talking about the aliens, there might just be dimensions, overlaying dimensions. You know, some things interact with, like we're living in a 3D world. So maybe there's beings living in a 4D world. And they may like somehow, I don't know. Who knows? Did I see that thing about NATO warning their citizens prepare for war? Like I guess the threat is like increasingly rising.
Is that bad?
Russia and Ukraine. You know, this is like the end all for Russia and Putin. If he fails here, the chances of Russia collapsing as a state is pretty high. And even if that happened, that would be absolutely horrible because Russia has the most nukes than any country in the world, and we have a bunch of warring, like warlord states with nuclear weapons. It's not really a good thing, you know what I mean? So we don't necessarily want to see the complete and utter collapse of Russia. You know what I mean? But we're steadily escalating it. All this money, all these resources, all these weapons we're sending to Ukraine. I feel like Russia, they've been had the right to strike back, or at least strike the, you know, convoys coming into NATO, but they just don't have the military capability to fight all of NATO. They would get crushed immediately. The only chance they would have is to launch their nukes, but who's to say that their nuclear systems are even up to date, or they'll definitely hit us for sure. I mean, they have nuclear submarines that can launch like 12 ballistic missiles at once. So I mean, some cities are definitely destroyed. But are you gonna be willing to fight in a war? They bring up the draft and like, all right, we're fighting China and Taiwan.
I would say our best bet is
country.
to try to get in the middle of the United States.
I think it's rapture just everybody, bro. Like, I don't think there's no safe state.
Yeah, no, man. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
That's why you live off the grid.
It's like, dude, you really gotta go to Canada?
I'm trying to get enough money to where I can build me a nice little cabin out.
If I got drafted, like I ain't gonna say like I wouldn't go. Damn, like, I ain't trying to do no.
Bro, this is modern war. You see the World War II movies.
No, this is
This is a whole
this is a
different
whole
This is way
animal.
worse. You got
Like they was
drones.
sick of Vietnam. Nigga, this is big, bro. That's real now, nigga.
That's what the thing with the Ukraine and Russia war. That it showed us what modern war would be. You got dudes on like recording with their phones, with their drones, tracking. Like literally, the dude is up trying to run the drone, just like boom. A drone that's strong enough to destroy a tank is hitting it.
You driving in like a little convoy, you just get hit.
And this is
Everybody can blow the fuck
exceedingly cheap to make. It costs like $2,000 to make a
Drone.
suicide drone that can just smash into something.
Yeah, like little kamikaze stuff. That's crazy, dog.
And that's not even, like I said, like they got the modern artillery, modern tanks, modern air, like.
So would you go?
I mean, just getting to the point of where they have to draft niggas. Nuclear war is gonna start.
Because at the end of the day, our livelihoods are at stake.
The only two powers I can see them bringing up a draft for is China and Russia. But at that point, Russia's gonna retaliate. Yeah, but
I will say, I think like if we get into war with China or anything like that, and we're sending people, it gotta be like just for show. Because I'm like, they don't gotta send people out. I'm like, cause what are we fighting at this point for?
I mean, I don't. Again, I mean, it's been years of military industrialization. I mean, I feel like the United States has the capability, but it didn't necessarily draft up as many people as they would have needed to back in the 1940s, because they had the technology to replace the actual manpower they need. But if we have to send in boots on the ground soldiers to occupy parts of China, at that point, China's going to launch nukes. If they have a defensive, that's how their nukes are set up. If they're being invaded, they have the right to use their nukes. So no one's going to invade a major country like that. Again, like I said earlier, they'll use like the cyber warfare. They'll use, if it gets to that, nukes. You know, they'll use conventional warfare. It'll probably be more like ballistic missiles fired from Japan, Korea. You know what I mean? From ships in the Pacific, from the United States. I can't see it escalating to the point where we're sending boots on the ground into China. Russia, maybe, because Russia's not necessarily it wouldn't be as hard to topple. But again, they have as many nukes as the United States. It's very much likely that they'll use them. So, what's the stakes here? How much are we willing to escalate rather than de-escalate? Because it's not 1940 anymore. Yeah. Niggas have nukes. once nukes were created, the whole game changed. Conventional warfare is like, it's either proxy war or hot war. And you don't want two nuclear power states fighting each other in a conventional hot war. Because if it escalates up to that, it's over for all of humanity. That stake wasn't there before when Hitler invaded Poland, invaded the Soviet Union. But once they dropped them bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, that completely changed everything, buddy.
I'm like, oh, we can do that?
Alright, man. Again, appreciate everyone that's come back to the channel. If you're someone who's been on here before or you want to be on the channel, hit me up on Instagram or TikTok. Let me know if you want to come on. Mm-hmm. I really appreciate y'all coming back. Let us know what other topics you want to see us talk about in the comments. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share, man. See you next time.
Peace.